dreamed about making the last shot. Kobe dreamed about making the last shot. And the greats, they just don't put up the first, the second, the third. But what I've learned about the greats is that they understand it's a sense of urgency that once the clock goes out, it's a W or an L. There is no middle ground. You either win or you lose. And they have the ability to go against all odds. When Mike knew he was going to be double teamed, when Kobe knows he's going to be triple teamed, when Larry Bird knew that he still found a way to take the shot. How bad do you want it?
Great morning, everybody.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid. Mary.
Wait, jingle bells all the way. Oh, yo, this gonna make that shake. Got about 3 hoes on my sleigh. I try to tee up in this day. What you want, you jingle bells all the way. Got them bells all over the shake.
Great morning, everybody. What's going down? I appreciate you guys being on, most definitely, man. I appreciate that. So let's go ahead and get into it, man. Yesterday was an epic day, man. Definitely had a blast with my in-laws, my outlaws. I always mess around with them, man. I had a great time with them. We went up to Boulder City. If you've seen the pictures, get onto my Facebook. You'll see the pictures that I'm expressing. Like, we had a great time. Despite the cold weather, it was still a great time. Believe me when I tell you, like, yo, aside from the cold, the cloudy, seeing the #1 house, the winner in our nation, the #1 house with the most lights was elegant, man. And to meet the family, the house home owner, World War II veteran, man, that's cool in itself. You know what I'm saying? So it was a great time. I definitely had a blast. And then to end it off, driving home in the fog, some thick fog, that was different. Shane the Train, the 1% show is on right now on my Facebook page. Definitely get with that man right there. He definitely has some great knowledge and he has some great experience when it comes to business. So definitely get engaged with him. Thank you for being on. My love to you guys. My love to the DeGarry family. I pray for them every single morning. And I hope that this coming year, me and Sarah can take a side trip out there. We're looking at possibly April. So we'll see how things go. I'm hoping it's a little bit warmer over there because I know over there in York, it does get cold. I know that for a fact. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the proverb, man. You seen the title. The title is 168. That means you have 168 days until this year is over. 168 days. If you didn't start 21 days ago, if you didn't start a month ago, if you didn't start 6 months ago, if you didn't start the beginning of the year of starting to change your life, then my friend, you have 168 hours. 168 hours and we're over. It's done. It's behind you in the rearview mirror and that's it. Obsolete. It doesn't exist anymore. You now have to start preparing for 2017. And so you got 7 days to start getting your stuff ready. Start getting your this tenacity, this ambition that you absolutely have to attain something great in 2017 starts now. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the proverb because the proverb of today, my friend, the proverb of today is in Proverbs chapter 24 and in verse 3. It says, through wisdom is a house builded, and by understanding is it established. Are you hearing me? Like, yo, check this out one more time. I'm going to give it to you guys one more time. It says, through wisdom is a house builded, and by understanding is it established. Yo, when I started learning the structural engineering aspect of construction, one of the things that they had to send me to school, learn how to read blueprints, how to read the foundational plans. And so I had to start learning plans. I had to look at the manuscript, I had to look at the details, I had to look at the footnotes, I had to look at all this information. I would never go anywhere in life on how to read a blueprint if I had no true understanding. Are you get what I'm saying? So this is your opportunity right now to start getting some understanding, to get the footnote, to build the foundation. Everybody knows this. Anybody that's ever worked construction knows that you can never build a home on sand because it sinks when it rains. So therefore, you have to have deep deep roots, and those roots are stabled by a foundation. They're called all around the perimeter. We call them footings. We call them footings. When you see a big masonry wall, you have footings. As we got back from the Hoover Dam, my daughter and I, we watched the movie. And one of the greatest things that we seen was the miraculous forepoint of the making of the Hoover Dam, one of the 7 wonders of the world, the 7 engineered wonders of the world. And for me, being a former inspector and engineer, I wanted to see it. I was engaged. There's been multiple engineers around the whole world that have come to see this miraculous effort of man create something. And there were just construction efforts from all around the world that come together to build this. You get what I'm saying? And it has not been duplicated. So I express this only because you got to understand that through wisdom is a house building, and by understanding is it established. Okay, but I'm gonna take in the second verse because I want you guys to understand the second verse. I love this part. This is the 7th point because you got 168 days. I want you to understand this real quick. Understand this. It says right here, it says, for the just man falleth 7 times and riseth up again, but the wicked shall fall into mischief. This coincides because if you don't fall into wisdom, you don't fall into understanding, you will never get back up on your feet. You got 168 days to get back up on your feet and to keep going. 168 hours. I apologize. 168 hours. Thank you, babe. I appreciate that, love. You're awesome. I love when my wife is with me. I love when my wife is with me because when my wife is with me, I feel in sync. Like, yo, I'm connected. Like, yo, when she's here, yo, I get engaged. I go buck wild. I go bananas. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, I appreciate you guys for being on. Definitely understand that for a just man falls 7 times and rises up again. It doesn't matter about your faults. It doesn't matter about your faults. Stop giving in. Stop giving ear to those things that have harmed you. The rest of this year, all the things behind your door, the things behind you. Stop giving ear to that. Stop giving mind to that. Stop giving heart to that. Stop speaking about it. Stop saying I can't, or stop giving yourself all these negative things, man, and start saying I can and I will and I must succeed today, because today, my friend, is the day. It's 7 days. You have 7 days to start waking up and want to attain something for 2017, something that you want to see phenomenal in your life, not just good, not mediocre, because that's for the average people. And you were not average, my friend. You will be on average. You are above average. And how you do that is by steps, continuous steps. It doesn't matter how many times you fall. Once you get back up, you keep going. And you make the efforts to erase the environment of falling so many times and start thinking about what you want to attain and start using that as the fuel and the momentum to keep going forward. All right? You know, so I want you to definitely understand, don't faint. No matter how many times you fall this 7 days, don't faint because adversity. Don't faint. Be strong in everything that you do. Be strong. Be vigilant. You know what I'm saying? And be aware, but most importantly, be about it. Whatever it is, my friend. Whatever it is you have. Can I have a shout out? You most definitely can. Rose Rain from Live Me right now is on with Coach Sagasta, Coaching Beyond, no sugar in my coffee, and we doing it right, and we doing it right today, okay? Now understand, you got to wake up like this, man. I wake up with this enthusiasm. I wake up with this determination. I wake up with this optimism that I'm going to make today a masterpiece every single day. And you can ask anybody on any one of my 5 social platforms, any one of them, that I absolutely make every single day a masterpiece. I have to. It's a must in my life. It's a must in my heart. It's a must in my mind. It's a must in my soul. I've fallen 7 times and I don't want to fall no more. So I get up every single morning with that enthusiasm. So I get to the bathroom every single morning with determination. And I brush my teeth so hard and get ready with optimism. Because I've adapted it. Into all 4 sections of my mind, I've adapted it. Kaizen is my talent. It's my heart. It's the blood that flows through my mind. It's the blood that flows through my heart. And if it wasn't for God, none of this would be possible. None of this would be possible. Are you hearing me? So, yo, get with it right now. Get with it. Yo, the So through wisdom is the house builded, and by understanding is it established. And so you got that time right now, man. You know what I'm saying? You got that time. Make it. Make it. Don't break it. Make it. Don't break it. You got 7 days, 168 hours to start making it great for you, as well as your family, as well as your surrounding. Make it great today, my friend, and make it phenomenal. Here, I wrote these down. This is 7. This is my 7. My 7. Okay. With God, all things are possible. This is my 7. And so I'm going to give it to you. I want you guys to hear me out. Hear me out. My accountable partner, my accountable people. Can I get a shout out? Most definitely. For my birthday, oh, you share the same birthday as my mother-in-law. So a big shout out to you, Rose. I appreciate you for being on Live Me. Thank you. There's a big shout out. Happy birthday to you, and many blessings to you. And might more come your way. And might great things happen in 2017 for you along this day. So, and to my mother-in-law, I love you. I thank you so much for being my mom, literally. In the absence of my mother, I thank you so much, more than anything, for being my mom, for being the great support of my family. And I know that my wife, Sarah Sagasta, will be a phenomenal mother all the days of her life here on this earth. And I can't wait. I cannot wait to say we're married 50-something years. So I appreciate you, Mom. Thank you. Big shout out to my mother-in-law, Olga Campos. Thank you so much for being great. I mean that. All right. So here's my 7. I believe in God. I believe in my family. I believe in my friends. And I believe that God will lend me everything I need to succeed in life if I do it through honest and faithful service. I believe God shall supply my every need. And I believe He will always give me the divine guidance in my life. I believe in the most part is the 7th part is I believe. I believe God will always make a way when there is no path. That He will lead my steps in the way that I need to go. And that He will continue to be the light within me. So I wanted to share that 7, man, before I get out of here. I appreciate you guys for being on. I thank you guys so much for sharing my videos. I thank you guys so much for the support, and I mean that. God bless today and forever, forever, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. No sugar, more coffee, same exact time, same bad time, same bad channel. God bless.